Hello. Oh, let's turn down my mic a little bit. That's a little loud. Hello. Welcome everyone to the Phantom Frequency. I'm your host, Ghostish. I once was dead, but now I am alive. What's up? Hey, Nitro, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. What's up, dude? How you been? Today we're gonna try our best to finish this. I don't think I'll be able to finish it. We're mostly done. There's just a lot of like kind of little details that I wanna put in. You been good? How about you? I've been pretty well, man. Today's been a pretty good day. I woke up early, went to the gym, ate a little bit, kind of relaxed, and now I am streaming. Max from YouTube says, I don't understand anything. It's okay. Ableton, if you're not like super experienced, if you're not experienced with Ableton, it can be pretty daunting to look at. But let's go ahead and play what we have so far. There are some ideas that I came up with while I was at the gym today that I want to kind of experiment with. But yeah. The structure is pretty much done, but the mixing, like it's still kind of messy. It definitely needs some cleanup. Gonna be AFK for 12 minutes? Yeah, no worries, man. Jay, what's up, man? I'm doing well. It's a good day so far. Hey, what's up, Brecken? How's it going? I don't know how to feel about that sound effect now. This one right here. Might have to process it a little bit more. Yeah, and clean up this. I like the idea here. This little drum fill. But I feel like it's a little abrupt. It's going good. How was your day? My day was good. Day was really good. Woke up early, went to the gym, ate, relaxed a little bit. Now we're doing some production. I think that laugh is a lot better. This one right here. So yeah, so far it's not bad. I think it does need a lot more tweaking. I think this track is a commission from a donation stream that I did a while back. Man, so lately my carpal tunnel has been getting worse. I feel like, so I'm wearing this brace. And it's super annoying to kind of use my mouse with. Okay, so is that FL Studio? No, this is, what's up, Jimmy? This is Ableton Live. Okay, so a couple things that I wanted to work on first before I forget was, where is it? Oh, it's like during the first drop. Right here. This I feel like it's maybe I just need to turn it down a little bit. Is it free? It is not free. They do have a free trial. I think it's like a 30-day free trial or something like that. But I would recommend, if it's something you're interested in, do the trial period first. See if you like it. You know what I mean? Kind of like get your feet wet. How do you made any new releases? I have made my latest single is, let's see if my commands still work. I think I need to change it actually. Oh yeah, here we go. You can check out my latest release here. Or in the Twitch panel. If you're on YouTube, there in the description there should be a link to my latest release. It's very different from what I'm working on right now. I normally produce Kawaii feature bass. This is my first steps into dubstep. So this right here, let's lower it a little bit. I feel like it's a little too metallic-y. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Okay. Now I remember. I was at the gym and I was thinking about it, and I was just like, how do I do movement? How do I get movement in this sample right here? And let's try a comb filter. Can I do a comb filter with auto filter? SOUREI, yeah, that is my latest single. It is out on all streaming platforms. It is free to use if you're a content creator, non-commercial use, or if you want to use it in your streams as well. When I get to 30, we'll be forgetting for this end of answering DAW recommendations with Mario Paint. Mario Paint, there's a lot of fire tracks with Mario Paint, man. Like, it's pretty crazy. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, so let's see. Here's a go, like a comb filter. I'm wondering if like maybe, yeah, I think that would be very interesting. We get some movement going here. Let's automate it. Maybe start from here. And then like go down. I don't know. Ooh. There we go. Let's turn up the drive a little bit. It's a little bit more interesting now, I think, than before. How do you make a VTuber person? A lot of research. This model is free. I made it on Vroid Studio, which I don't think is on. I think it's on Steam. Yeah, it's free on Steam. It's not like there's a lot that you can do with it. But it's a lot to learn. Vroid is great because, I mean, it's 3D. It's an easy, quick way to get, and cheap way to get like a 3D model. If you want more of like the really fancy 2D models, you will probably have to hire someone and commission a model, which can get really expensive. I really wanted to focus on my music and my production, and I didn't want to spend so much money on my model and my art. Maybe one day. That's why I chose Vroid. VRoid is great. There's a lot of things you can do with it. It can look kind of cheap or janky, but the more work you put into it, the better it looks. So, and then it's just a matter of like finding, you know, I use VC Face, but you need to find a way to like broadcast that model and link it to your webcam. And I use VC Face. You can use there are other programs out there. VC Face is free. And yeah. Doki Doki Bible Club, what's up, man? How's it going? How are you doing today? What do you go live on Twitch? I know YouTube and some others. I use OBS. Cal didn't make my beat. What do you mean by that? Oh, you might have misread the title. Bass commissions. This is a commission that I'm currently working on. I'm good, thanks. I'm doing well. Today was a good day. You know, I woke up early, went to the gym, had breakfast, relaxed a little bit, and now I am working on the same track that I was working on last week. I like this track. I like this auto filter right here. Ooh, cranking up the drive actually sounds pretty good. I might have to put another EQ. Oh, there's an LFO. Yo, that's wild. Maybe next time. Maybe next time, Cal did. I'm not doing that kind of commission right now. Sorry. This was a commission that was pretty much during a donation stream back in November. So, yeah, it's been quite some time. Guess you used an effect only mixed insert yesterday. What kind of effect? I think maybe this track. I don't know if I'll release it yet. I gotta talk with the donor and see what kind of rights we can agree on. I don't know if this is gonna go on Spotify. I don't know if this is gonna be an official release because it is a commission. But we'll see. But this track is called Reverb. It was a cleanup reverb on cymbals and revs at DK2. Oh, okay. Khaled is asking why I'm not going to do that beat right now is because I'm currently working on something else. I'm sorry. Do I play Fortnite? I do not play Fortnite. I think maybe we need to decrease the volume a little bit more on this one because the contrast from... Maybe I do another EQ. Do you play? I think maybe we need Toro blocks. I'm not sure what that is. I know what Roblox is, but I don't play Roblox. No. Let's let's do like a high roll off here. No, I don't play Roblox. I don't play a whole lot of. I mean, I play some games. I play like Peak. Sometimes. Well, not really. I'll play Repo. I play. I'm thinking I might do a RimWorld stream playthrough. There is a colony that I'm currently working on though, but I don't know if I'll stream that colony because it'll be like right in the middle of it. Maybe I will. I don't think it really matters. But in the other promise from Cage 2, can't remember what that one sounds like. That's kind of cool. Should I turn it down a little bit more? Is it too loud? Like that, I think is a lot better. Maybe up a couple dB. Maybe -6 is good. I think maybe this might be a little too loud. Okay, now there was this that I wanted to kind of, oh yeah, hold on, that little laser effect right here. I like the sizzle that the machine growl thing sample has here. Are you talking about this one right here? Oh, oops. Yeah. There's a lot of processing that went into this, man. Like a lot of just trial and error. I'm really this track is like all about experimentation for me. But it's been fun, man. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot. I might even like, I don't know if I'll take a break from like releasing and like focus on sound design. That's kind of my goal, but I don't want to like, I think if I release things, it'll just be kind of like naturally. But my main focus right now is like probably sound design. After I finish this anyway. You've been on this for 30 minutes. You've been on what? This one right here too, I think. I think I could probably turn it up. What's that game called? Which game? Wait, I wonder if I can. Oh, wait, hold on. What if we added another auto filter here and did a comb filter? Cal says, what's that game called? I don't know which game you're talking about. Do like a foam filter? Maybe something like that. That sounds kind of cool. You can see. So like maybe here to there. Maybe a little more. Let's turn up the drive. Flip it. What I'm playing? I don't know if, I mean, I wouldn't call this a game. I'm producing music. The program is called Ableton Live. I don't know how to feel about this. Maybe more drive. I think that might be a little too much. Oh, let's turn this down. Too much. Turn that back down and then turn on the auto filter and see. How do you make beats? That's a very loaded question. It depends on what kind of beats you're it depends on what kind of beats you're talking about. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. I mean, if you want to learn how to make beats, I would recommend starting out with any kind of DAW, learning the DAW, right? So DAW being a digital audio workstation, which is a program where you can make music, sort of like the program that I'm using now is Ableton. And if pick one, right? It doesn't matter which one you use, they functionally all do the same thing. And start out with like just making a simple drum pattern. You know what I mean? So for example, let's save this. Hold on, before I don't want to forget what I'm doing. Let's low cut this real quick. Before I finish my thought. Okay. So for example, let's say you have the program. Then next you just kind of play around with it. You know, learn the DAW. So learn how to make like a simple drum pattern. I just have this random drum rack right here. Yeah, so like if I have a kick and a snare, for example, that's not what I wanted. How do you get on that? You gotta do some research. I know that's probably not the answer that you want, but like a lot of like if you really want to get into music production, a lot of work goes into just kind of researching a lot of stuff. There's a lot of YouTube videos that are tutorials, right? But yeah, I mean, I would recommend like you get in and you just like loop this, you throw on your metronome, and then you just like bum, bum. This is what I did when I first started. Oops, that needs to be moved. Oops. Boom. You know, and then you start out with drums. Boom. And then once you like figure it out with drums, then you can add like a melody to it. And really, that's how I started. What state do I live in? I'm not going to reveal what state I live in because that information is not exactly public. But I do live in America on the West Coast. Let's see. Okay. But yeah, start out with drums, you know, and then learn chord progressions. Chord progressions are super fundamental. So yeah. You're a computer thing that says 10:42 for us. It says 12:42. I am on the West Coast, so I am in Pacific Standard Time. Or I guess Pacific Daylight Saving Time because we're in Daylight Saving. So yes, it is 10:42. Tall Bimbo VA, I enjoy watching you stream. I feel like I'm learning how to stream through you. Thank you. Welcome to the fandom frequency. I still feel like... Okay, I think the highs are a little too much. Let's add a limiter on this. Yeah, that definitely needed a limiter. It's a little too crispy. I gotta take this brace off, man. It's driving me nuts. Hey, I'm back. What's up, Jimmy? Welcome back. Oh, that's so much better. Goodness. Okay. Yeah, it's a little too crispy. Maybe you just do a roll off here again. That might be better. In context. Okay, before we get to that snare roll, I think maybe we add like a reverse crash here. Oh, this project is so unorganized, man. Oh. Yeah. You have a baseball tournament today? Good luck! We are jamming. This is my first time making dubstep. Oh yeah, so I think we could do like a reverse snare into here or a reverse hi-hat. I'm trying to think which one I want to use. Here, let's just try it out. We're gonna go ahead and reverse this. Wait, what's on here? Oh, this is already being used, isn't it? Oh, got it. Okay, yeah, let's make a new audio track then. Yeah, something like that. Maybe not this particular sample, but ooh, maybe this ride right here might be better, honestly. Let's reverse this. Yo, it sounds good. Thank you. Appreciate that. Maybe not that one. Maybe this one. Nope. Reverse. Then let's cut this short. Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah. Then maybe we can like process it. Maybe we can pitch it down. Do I make funk? I want to. Maybe in the future. I really like future funk. Like I love listening to future funk. I recently learned how to am learning how to DJ. And future funk is probably one of my favorites to DJ. To mix. Yeah, I like that. Let's pitch this down. That might be a bit much, but that's a little too much. Maybe we just go like 4 semitones down. Yeah, that's not bad. And then let's go ahead and EQ this a little bit. Let's get some context in going. Still think that maybe there's a little just too much in the mid section right here. Like this sounds a little muddy. It's a little bit better. Alright, now this is like fill. Just got 50 subs yesterday? Nice, man. Congratulations. Maybe we do like a... hold on. Trying to figure out how to introduce this new kind of sound. Maybe we go. Whoops. Actually, I don't know. Or maybe I just do like a kind of gain thing here. It's a little bit better. Red part? He's talking about right before the drop? This one right here? Yo, why though? I don't know if I want to do anything to this drop, honestly. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think maybe we just don't use these. I was thinking about like... Yeah, just, but I think it's too much. Breakdown. This one. It's jarring all in the right ways. As in still ear candy. That's what good dubstep is supposed to do, right? Like, I have a lot to learn. I do like this laugh part though. I'm trying to figure out how to make it a little bit more crisp. No cap, take the L weebs. What's up, Sky? And the compressor's working kind of hard. Right here. That might be good. I just don't want it clipping. That's not bad, actually. Doing good, just sat with some lunch. Nice. What'd you eat? Yeah, so I'm probably not gonna change the second drop very much, honestly. not sure if I should keep these either. The ARPs. That's the part, but with emojis. I think that's better, honestly. I cut the ARPs right here. Leftover onion, bell peppers, and quinoa, all mixed up and used as a dip. Oh. Yeah. Sometimes less is more, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes adding too many layers is not the answer and just makes it more of a mess. That's something I have to kind of remember and realize too. Yeah. I do, yeah. Laugh. I do hear some clipping. A little bit, but maybe... It's not that bad. I don't think it's really noticeable. Oh, wait. What if I group this and just added like some fresh air to it? So this is a plugin. It's called Fresh Air. It's great. It's free. It pretty much just adds a little bit of top end, like mid air and high air. It's adjustable. So if I wanted some mid air, I mean it's clipping now, but or if I wanted to add some highs, then there you go. And it already has some high presence. I think I'm gonna actually group these instead and then put it on this group because I don't want to put it on the entire vocal chain. Let's throw a limiter on this. And then what do I want? I really need to start getting organized with this project. It's so bad. Cat, Gojo, BD laugh, breakdown, laugh. Yeah, already like, so with this off, with fresh air off, and with it on, it has that top presence to it. We can adjust this a little bit more though. And let's add a utility at the very end. I'm thinking about adding a compressor, honestly, but maybe not. Let's clip this. I'll probably clip it a little bit more. Let's go to -1. That's so much better. Bro, you getting into dubstep? I'm trying. What's up, dude? How's it going? How you been? Here, I'll play you what I have so far. I'd love to know what you think as a dubstep producer. This is for that commission from that charity stream back in November. I think you've heard like when I was first making it, but it's changed dramatically. I still don't know how to feel about this laser. I like it, but I don't like it. Maybe it's just the timing. This will probably come down a few dB. I think maybe I put this on the drum bus. Maybe. Let's move it right now and then we'll figure it out. That's what we have so far. I'm excited because I've been steadily losing weight the past few weeks and fast approaching my goal for the summer. Nice! I've learned to enjoy making food more than I thought I did since I've been able to stick with it this long. Exercising is harder, but always pushing through it. That's good. Yeah, I recently just, like, I'm trying to rebuild my, my routine in terms of meal prepping and going to the gym. But I'm glad to hear that you've been able to. Hey, thanks, Felix. What was I saying? I'm glad you're able to stick with your goals. That's really good. It's awesome to hear. If you want the bass to hit harder, use OTT on like the top bass. Are you talking about on the resamples or just all of them? Not the sub, right? I mean, I am using some multi-band compression, but I am not really using OTT. My back. Oh, my back. Thank you for the posture check. On the sub? Okay, let's try it out. On the sub. Interesting. Hold on. If you can't hear this, then you're probably listening on a phone or something like that. I usually turn the threshold down to 33% and then downwards to like 0. Where is compressor? We're gonna go OTT. Yo, okay. Oh, hold on, let's listen to it in context. Let's listen to it in context. Giving it that top presence. Interesting. Okay, okay. The downwards to like 0? What do you mean by downwards? I'm wondering if I should turn my sub up. Cut a little bit of top end. Or hold on. Do multi-band processing. On the sub? Maybe? Tame those highs a little bit? The standalone plugin? We could try that. I don't really like using the standalone plugin. I think it's kind of... You get a lot more control over either doing OTT here in Serum or doing OTT here in your DAW. But we use two different DAWs. Let's try it. Here, I'll turn this one off. Produce the same result. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Oh, downward. Sheesh. I gotta put a limiter on this thing. Hold on. Hold on. That's wild. Let's go -1. And then you said you play with what? Threshold. There's a threshold on here. That is kind of wild. I wonder how I can replicate. How do I replicate that? Here. Honestly, probably from the lows. Yeah. Okay, hold on. You can tune in the down that way it's more level, yeah. I know there's a way to do it here, though. Threshold is top left. Hold on. Oh, the depth. That is kind of crazy. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I'm getting it. All right. I have a general idea now. We're gonna go OTT here. Turn on multi-band compression. Wait, hold on. I know there's a... Ableton has OTT. No dumb questions. What's your question? A knee? Where's... Oh, soft knee. You know, I don't even know. What is a knee in multi-band compression? The knee determines how gradually or abruptly the compressor engages as the signal approaches the threshold within a specific frequency band. Isn't that just the attack? Difference between knee and attack. The primary difference between a knee and an attack in multiband compression lies in what they control. Okay, so the knee shapes the transition curve based on the signal level, while the attack shapes the timing of the response. Okay. Knee determines how gradually compression is applied as the signal approaches the threshold. So it acts as a softness control for the threshold itself. A soft knee begins applying a lower ratio before the signal hits the threshold, creating a smooth, transparent transition. A hard knee waits until the signal strictly crosses the threshold before applying the full set ratio immediately. Okay. And the attack determines how fast the compressor reacts after the signal has triggered the threshold and the knee. Got it. Okay. Someone explain the composition knobs to me using teen playing loud music till mom yells to me, but didn't go over knee. That's actually a pretty good way to explain it. I'm still learning compression myself. I feel like there's like more to it than I really know. Oh wow, that's let's turn that down a little bit. Yeah, dude, I just read I just read what Google said, but let's go with shelf. Actually, here's what we'll do. We'll put OTT on it, right? And then we'll do multiband compression. Oh goodness. To control those highs, I feel like those highs are a little too... We gotta go lower on the sub. Sorry, 1 second. Let's reset this OTT right here. Wait, I'm using OTT right here. Do I really need? think I want to add a little bit of reverb here. Just a little bit. That's too much. That's a little bit better. Okay, so I'm thinking we do something like this. We go left, right, then change it up a bit. Maybe change the frequency. And then change this one. Let's go maybe something like that. Let's tame some of those highs. Then we'll change the wideness of it. Right, and then for this one, we'll change the wideness of this one as well. So that way when they both hit, oh, let's turn the volume down because I know that's gonna be kind of loud. Okay, let's introduce like maybe some sub. Boost the low a little bit. I'm wondering maybe if we get rid of this, where is it? Assign track color clips. So instead of using separate sub, we'll use the sub from this track. I don't know. It does sound a little bit wider. Maybe we turn it up 3 dB. Okay, yeah, here's what we'll do now. We're gonna go ahead, duplicate this, turn it off, and then we're gonna bounce this out. So turn bounce group in place. Primal Wavy, hello, welcome to the Phantom Frequency. Just think of knee like harder compression or softer compression depending on where the dial is. Oh, thank you. Harder or softer compression, that's a good way to put it. Okay. So we have this bounced out. Let's throw a limiter on this. And then what I kind of want to do is, again, duplicate these. And then pan them. And then kind of process them a little differently. I guess we can like just play around with auto limiter or auto filter. Maybe do what's a vowel? Maybe. Something like that, maybe. Getting ready to open up Ableton for the day. I just want to chill for a bit. For sure. What kind of music do you produce? I love Ableton. It's great. I mean, it's my first DAW, but you know. Maybe we can automate that. So from 3 to, let's do... Let's tame some of those highs. Think like Dracula, music, D&B, and low tempo along with trap. Nice! That sounds fun. If you have a SoundCloud, go ahead and drop it in the chat. Let's see. If you want, you don't have to, no pressure. Multiband, that's what I was doing. Whew. Sounds interesting already. Okay, cool. Let's delete that and then just duplicate this one. And then what if we just, okay. Kind of reversed it. So instead we go minus, what was this? -6 to +3. I'll upload something I'm working on today that needs more work. Sure, yeah. So minus. I kind of want to add like some spectral, a spectral resonator. Let's tame some of those mids. Ugh. I'm so sorry. I know this probably sounds so annoying. Let's throw an EQ on this. I'm used to it, brother. No worries. That's a real producer there, dude. Again, my favorite parts of the stream. Dude, anytime I always think of that eliminate short where he's just like, it needs a snare roll, proceeds to turn it into like uses a snare, turns it into a snare roll, and then proceeds to turn it into like this crazy bass synth sounding like thing as a fill. Not bad. Oh, I need to glue them. They're a little... Maybe I can glue them together. Why are the robots speaking to me? uh, Google Drive. E harmonic minor. Drops are okay, other parts are just thrown in. Need to make it fit better. Can I play it on stream? Alright, let's see. Let's make sure if you guys can hear it. You guys can't hear it. Give me a second. Okay, I know why. Give me 1 second. This needs to go to B2. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Phantom Frequency
Primal
again.
Wave VY followed your channel.
Sheesh! Yo! Sorry, hold on. I gotta rewind that. That's crazy. Yeah, I use voice meter. It's a nasty bass. Oh, I love this hi-hat pattern, dude. Oh, sick, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Do you stream? Are you a streamer too? Or you're just a producer? You don't yet. Okay, for sure. Well, let me know when you do. I'd love to catch one of your production streams. Oh. A little bit of color in there. What's up, audio? I really like the ARPs in the background, the Dracula ARPs. A little laugh there. That's sick. Who's Patty Wilson? It was just on your YouTube live. Those basses have like 3 different forms of side chaining. Oh, dang, dude. Yeah, this is sick, dude. For sure. I really love the initial drop. That bass, dude. I love the liquid. Like the bass, it sounds wet. That's kind of like I'm trying to figure out how to get that sound. Pretty good missing a voice to text. I'm using. So Pro C sidechain, the sidechain through Soothe, and the sidechain through Volume Shaper. What's it being a sidechain to? All to the kick and the snare. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Wait, you have that many different sidechains going to the kick and the snare? That's interesting. I usually just use a Volume Shaper for my sidechain. Oh, but getting it through Soothe probably lets you lets you keep some of those frequencies to kind of get that texture, right? Yeah, I found one wasn't enough. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. That's cool. That's really sick. Yeah, I love the texture and the bass. That's super dope. Compactor. Oh, compactor is pretty good too. The ducking was make the drop special, I think. Like the rhythm. Yeah, the groove. For sure. Wait, what? Oh, I think something's going on with my mouse. I think they're just too different. Oh, no, no wonder. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. They're all panned to one side. I've been producing for a little over a year and a half. I started in December 2024. I started out with lo-fi. For maybe like a couple months, and then I moved on to Kawaii Future Bass. And it's been so fun. So fun. Now I kind of I've always loved dubstep. Dubstep has always been I'm like a huge bass kid at heart. And I've always wanted to make dubstep. But it's definitely a learning curve coming from Kawaii Future Bass. So, I mean, I still love Kawaii Future Bass. I want to be a multi-genre producer. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to make Kawaii Future Bass. I want to be able to make dubstep. I really like this new wave of bass music that's coming out where it like mixes like hard trap with like UKG and like these really long heavy basses. Like I guess it's called down tempo. I don't really know. It's like a mixture of the two and or of like the three of them. And it's been wild. I really like that kind of style. And I'm using Ambio orbits to sync the bass into the floor. Not too, is that a plugin? What's this one? Oh, this is from. I probably should have asked you if I could play it on stream. Yeah, let me know. I might do a music feedback stream again. I don't know. I just feel like I only have like a year and a half of experience, and so it's like maybe I can like provide some feedback from what I know. But there's so many other like talented producers. You know what I mean? This is Falling Through the Darkness by Audio Runner. I can't tell if it's my headphones or if it's the audio file. I think I might hear some. Is this mixed? True, I did do a feedback a feedback stream before. Dang. That's a clean transition. It is unmixed. Yeah, man, I can help. I've been producing for 12 years. Started in FL. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know if you have Discord, but if you want to join the Discord community, feel free to. No pressure. It's not super active, but I took a little bit of a hiatus from streaming. This is sick, man. I love the movement. Dang, yeah, there's a lot of like really cool features going on. It doesn't get boring. There's lots of stuff going on. Yeah, this is sick, man. Interesting snare. Oh, but I really love all like the ear candy is crazy. I used to layer my kicks, but now I just grab one and bring out everything I want with a multi-band compressor. That's smart. I usually just, well, yeah, now I only use one kick. But I usually just kind of EQ it and kind of like shape it with transient shaper. But using a multi-band compressor is actually really, really smart. That was sick, dude. Yeah, well done. I can't wait to hear the final mixed version. A singer would be dope. Okay. There was something oh yeah. Let's see how this sounds like in our drum bus. I moved it to the drum bus instead of kind of out on its own. Seems like it's a little bit more glued. I mean, that makes sense because it's now with a glue compressor onto this drum. So now they're not super... I must go now. I'm at work. All right, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I gotta turn my mic down. I'm hitting in the red. Okay, I'm gonna save. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. And then... I might move to a different project. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, the ghosts on the the MIDI music player, yeah. That was that's my most recent. That's my latest single called SOUREI. It's actually a remake from one of my like earlier actually it's a remake of my very first Kawaii Future bass track. Yeah. Man, it's really cool. Really cool to think about because like I'm a firm believer of like as any type of artist, I feel like well, I don't know. Especially for a music artist, I feel like or producer, every new track you make should be like the best one you've ever made at that time. You know what I mean? Like that way you're always constantly growing. But yeah, like I had a lot of fun remaking that track. I really like that style of it too. Where do you find stuff like that? Which one? You talking about the video? The music player? Yeah, let me open it up. It's kind of tedious, I'm not gonna lie. I found this on Twitter. I think some Japanese person made it. I'm not entirely sure. I found it on a Japanese person's Twitter where they were like um basically you load the audio and then you have to load the MIDI. That part's kind of annoying because you have to have the MIDI. And I work in MIDI a lot, but I work a lot in chopped MIDI. So let's see if I can. Where are my files? I think it will probably be under sessions. Yes. So hold on. So if I load the MIDI, sessions. It's really cool though. I mean, like the idea of it is really dope. You can like load the MIDI, right? And then you load the audio, which this. Well, let me go into my master vault. So you load the audio if it loads, and then you load the MIDI, and then I think the timing is a little off. The timing is definitely off, but I don't remember what I did to fix it. Yeah, there's like some things that you have to. Oh no, I changed the BPM. I don't even remember what the BPM was. 168, I think. Something like that. But yeah, I can post this. Yeah, it's super dope. I really like the idea of it to make like shorts and stuff for promotional to kind of promote your music. um but it does take a little bit of work to do. I don't know if I'll do it for this one cuz this project is kind of a nightmare. It's super unorganized. But yeah, MIDI is the digital notes on this in the screen program. So like this right here, this is MIDI. These are MIDI notes. It's an acronym. I don't remember what it stands for. Something interface, something. Um so yeah, these are like MIDI, right? The music notes. And then this is audio with the actual waveforms and the audio files. Bro, I need this as a visual for VGM mixes. Can you drop? Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, musical instrument digital interface. Yeah, there we go. All right. I was working on. I think I was working on this. Yeah, let's turn this down. I think this right here. I think the spectral resonator is a bit much. Yeah, it stands out, makes it stand out too much. That sounds a little bit better. Yeah, and then, ooh, let's throw a widener on it. Let's go before the auto filter. We can, no, let's do it before the multiband compression. What's on my master? I have a utility on here that bases, you can't really see it because of the overlay. But I have, wait, I wonder if I can, how do I open a separate window again? What's the shortcut key to open a second window? I don't remember. Second window, Control Shift W. Okay. This might be able to. Here we go. Okay, yeah, now you can see it. So I have a utility that that monos out the bass. At 155. This might change depending on the genre. And then I have the God particle. I just slap this on it. I love this plugin so much. It's so good. Sometimes I have fresh air on the master, I know. But it's as controlled as possible. I throw an EQ. I rarely use an EQ on the master. But it's there. And then I have a parallel processing saturator here into a limiter, Pro L limiter. And that's really it. This master saturator, I can't open it up. It was it was a project. It's a rack that someone else made, a friend of mine made, who was working on it, and he gave it to me, and he was just like, it's still in development, don't show the inner workings of it. And I'm just like, okay. So I just kind of played around with the drive, and that's it. Don't feel bad, I almost always have a simple compressor on a master these days. My master, when I begin, has 3 plugins to bring out all the harmonics out of everything. A newfangled saturator, Oxford inflator, and an Oxford limiter. What's an inflator? Where was I? Oh my goodness. I really need to organize this project. Here we go. I think that's fine. The glue compressor and then a limiter on it. Maybe I should do some. No, that I forgot what I was doing. Yes, widener. Okay, and then we can do another one on this one. Let's delete that since we're not going to be using it. It's like a psychoacoustic tool to make things wider and louder. Oh, okay. Nice. So it's like parallel processing for stereo, I guess. The stereo space. Compression. There we go. That's a bit better. There we go. A little cleaner. I would definitely recommend this combo as it'll bring your production to modern standards. I stole this trick from a famous mixer in the industry who I can't remember the name of currently. Needs to bring out all the harmonic. Is that what they're called? Newfangled saturator. And then Oxford. Limiter. Hey, $50 for the saturator, not bad. Oh wow, the inflator is on sale right now, and so is the limiter. It's a summer sale right now. Does it go on sale often? I don't know if I can afford this right now. That'd still be, if I were to buy all three, that would be like $150. But I'll check them out. Thank you. It does go on sale often? Okay, that's good to hear. Can we group these? A lot going on here. I need to make effect racks to save me some time. Let's just take this. Let's group this actually. Group. And we'll copy this over. Let's turn this off so that way we can get a reset this to default. Right here. There's a lot of low end rumbly going on here. Just cut all of that out. Tame some of these highs just a little bit. Still feels kind of off. Ooh. That's a little bit better. I feel like I want more movement though. Let's save, and then we'll do like an auto filter. Another auto filter. Are you familiar with splitting a sound into 3 sections based on frequency, low, mid, highs, in an effect rack and adding Haas effect to it? Adding Haas effect to, like, let's say mids, reverb, and chorus to only highs and delay only in the bass region to make things sound huge. I am not. I'm familiar with these terms, but not in the context of what you're currently describing. That makes a lot of sense though. I would like to know more. Let me just let me just automate this real quick. Okay, let me save. This is essentially what the pro mixers are doing. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Let's make a new track. Sounds good so far. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate that. Okay. Let's make a new effects rack. And then let's see. Splitting a sound into 3 sections based on frequency. So lows, mids, highs in an effect rack. In adding Haas effect to mids, reverb, and chorus to only highs and delay only. How would you even split that up in Ableton? And delay only in the bass region to make things sound huge. I feel like delay in the bass region, take 3 EQs, okay. So let's duplicate them. Oops, one too many. Let's go ahead and do this. So that way we can see it. Okay. So we have 3 EQs. And you just, I assume you split them up into the 3 different sections. 1 EQ, you are soloing lows, 1 mids, 1 highs to taste. Okay. Are we using all 8? Or is it just 1 to 4? Whoops. But put them in a chain. So something like this. So 1, 2, 3. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Oh, okay, hold on. Chain right here. We put these in the chain right here, the EQ here. in this chain. Oh, not all in the same chain, right? Yes, now not all in the same chain. Okay, so how I had it before, basically. So like this, they are underneath each other. So boom, 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 and you said solo them. Now all you're doing is soloing the lows, mids, and highs. Okay. So lows being 0 to, let's say, 150. What's like the real frequency ranges? Frequency ranges for low, mid, high. Like what's considered to be okay? So 20 to 250, it would be lows. And then mids 250 to 4K, 4K to 20K. Okay, that makes sense. If it's easier if you have a sound, you can play. Okay, yeah, would make sense. Let's build it on this. Here, we'll group this. Take this. The sound that I was working on. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this one, let's say 250. And the 4x slope is fine to use here, right? I assume that I would just do shelf on 1, 4x on 4, and then this one would just be 2 4x's on 1 and 4. Yeah, it's fine as long as you can just okay for sure, yeah. And then we'll do 251, I guess, to 4K. And then 4K to 20K. Or 4,000 to high shelf. Okay. Put a delay at like 50% on the bass. %, feedback, dry wet. Choose delay to taste. Okay. Whoops. Is this on the right one? Like the settings. That is kind of hard to hear. Let me choose a different sound. Let's try this one. That's how it's supposed to sound? Okay. I can't even hear it now on this one. Oh, because it's soloed. So, okay, so here's my concern, right? With putting a delay on the bass. Won't that, like, create kind of, like, problematic... Oh, got you. Okay. No, that totally makes sense. Does this like really matter? You said to taste, right? How to take a screenshot? Yeah, absolutely. So like go crazy with the space effects, but maybe not too wide. Can we do 8s? That might be a little too much. Ping pong won't matter if we're gonna be monoing it anyway. Can we make it wider? Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean I can always adjust it later. Okay. What's this? Yeah, that'll be fine. On the next rack, you just make everything sound mono and layer it with this current rack. Okay. On the next rack, you just make everything mono and layer it with this current rack. So you mean on the mids rack? No. So I'm not too sure what you mean. Okay. I could throw... Oh, we're not done with this rack. Okay. Mids add like a different type of Ableton delay. Okay. That may... Like... Does it matter which one? Oh, there's a lot going on this one. Do filter delay, but no, it doesn't matter. Okay. Hold on. For this one, should I add like... Am I adding a utility here to mono it out? For the bass region? Or the bass rack, I mean. Here, let's rename these. Mids. Highs. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I see the vision now. All right, all right. Wow, that's So this rack is focused on wideness. Got you. Rename. Wideness rack. Any of y'all got thoughts on mid-side EQing only 1 or 2 instruments? Never thought of it before, but got really wide, sweet-sounding strings out of it yesterday. Mid-side EQing only 1 or 2 instruments? What do you... What's the context? Sorry, I'm not following. Only 1 or 2 instruments compared to the like in the entire track, or like mid-side EQ? Oh, I throw an EQ on every single track. Like I'm EQing like all of my tracks basically. So I would recommend... Yeah, I mean EQ is just necessary, you know? Yeah, it's fine, man. What matters is the overall perception when you're playing it back and deciding what it needs or not needs. Yeah, pretty much. Like, um, in context is what matters, right? A sound can, or like an effect, a sound, whatever can sound great on its own, but if it doesn't like sound good with the rest of what's playing, then something needs to change, right? What matters is like in context, it sounds good. Okay, that's a lot. I need to like lower the feedback on this. That's so much. Okay, we can change it later. Go to the highs. Add a reverb, then a chorus. Reverb. Chorus. Okay, chorus ensemble. Okay, 50% each. Then play back your whole sound. Not changing any other factors, right? What about this? I feel like that's so much. There's so much going on here. Okay, hold on. Context, right? Context. All right. Okay, I think I just need to dial in the. But you didn't expect to have full-on sound design stream so soon, huh? Today is actually amazing. Sound design is great. Is and something that I really need to work on. Oh, okay. Hold on. Just dial it in, yeah. You'll get mastery over this concept with time. This is cool. Okay, so like with it off. I mean, of course, this is like pre-processing. But take off the solo mids. Oh yeah, duh. Thank you. Okay, so this is what it sounds before. After. That's crazy. Yeah, I definitely have to dial in the delay here, but that's really cool. What if we turn this off? This is before, this is after. Oh, wait. We gotta mono it out, right? The bass. How good is your compression game? Can definitely use work. Yeah, I can definitely use work. But hold on. Let's throw it in before. I'm just curious to what it sounds like. Can we make this? Oh, okay, there we go. That's crazy. Yo, that's actually so insane. Okay, and then I could turn this into macros. Hold on. That's a lot of work though. Let me save this. How do I save this rack again? Here it is. There we go. And let's add this to favorites. The next step to making this even more massive is like shaving it off with a compressor about 10 to 15 dB and then using the makeup to bring it back loud and everything is more symmetrical sounding. Let's try it. Hold on. I want to put it like... Can I put it on the bottom of the chain? Or I can just group it, right? And then throw a compressor after. Oh, after everything. Oh, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. We're talking a regular compressor, right? Not a glue compressor. Any will do. Okay. Let's turn this off for now. Ooh. Oh, that's why. What the heck? $10 to $15. Actually, I do prefer the glue compressor, but I should learn how to use this compressor a little bit more. How does that sound? It's the bass. It says out and start making it loud. Oh, not the makeup, but... I'd have to adjust the lows on this delay. Can I go into a limiter? I do have a compressor here. Maybe I should start using this one. Put release at like 10% engaged and attack from nothing to everything. Listen to the difference. Attack from nothing to everything. Oh, you're talking about automating it. Oh, no. You're talking about the differences. That's crazy. You know, that makes sense because initially then the attack, it's going to sound louder because the attack is slower than it actually hitting at the start of it. Oh, release at like 10%. If you lower the release, it'll sound more in your face as long as you have enough. Sheesh. Okay. It's a lot of just kind of experimenting. This rack, though, it's a rough example, but you see how your sound is more symmetrical sounding and not like loose. Yeah. Absolutely. Let's turn this one off though and introduce the rest of the effects. We can delete this utility because I have utility over here. I had a utility over there. Let's bring this over there. I do have a compressor here. It's a glue compressor though. What if we just turn the glue compressor off, introduce this compressor, and let's see what it sounds like with this one. Comparatively. Oh, okay. Do you like the glue? I do like how the glue compressor sounds a little bit more. I think it's mainly just because I know how to use it more than the actual real compressor. Because I feel like the glue compressor is just easier to look at. But I do need to learn how to use the normal compressor. Let's turn the ratio down. Release and attack all the way up. Ooh. This is really cool. Now, if you mid-side process this, it would be the next step, like adding saturation only to the sides and shaving the low frequencies from the sides. Would that be like, can I do that in this chain? No, it would have to come after, right? Yeah, because this is part of the actual sound processing here. Yeah. If you mid-side process this, would be the next step. How would you add saturation only to the sides? You would just create another effects rack, right? And then chain it to utilities. I swear I know how to spell utility. There we go. Put them in a chain, one underneath each other. Okay. Let's group this. Let's do before my limiter. Let's actually move my limiter on the outside. Oops. There we go. Right click on width for both. One side, one mids. Oh. One side, one mids. Okay. Mid side. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, this will be mids. This will be side. And then you just turn the dial. Yeah. Okay. So this one's mids. This one's side. Right? What's it sound like? Oh, where'd it go? Here we go. Let's collapse these. Let's move this on the outside. Collapse that. Okay, there we go. Now place a saturator on the sides before utility. On the side. Right here. Okay. Like right there. Right? That's crazy. That's so insane, dude. I just gotta learn how to use it, like, tastefully, right? But this is really cool. Put the amount low down so it sounds even nicer, the saturation. I feel like I need to EQ it a little bit. EQ at the lows by placing EQ before the utility. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yep. Would this go before the glue compressor? Reverb with no decay on the sides to play with stereo again? Or would I would just put another compressor on top of this? With no decay. Here we are working to finalize design. Remember, there are really no rules. Okay, fair enough. What would I add on the sides? Or I'm sorry, on the mids. Whatever I want, I assume. Oh, it's a little too much. Limiter would probably be good. But play the sides with the mids too, not just solo. You're right. I was wondering why it sounded like so weird because I was soloing. Oh, I forgot to turn it off. Wow, that sounds so much better. That's insane. Thank you. This is cool. Wait, I added it to the wrong thing. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, this is super sick. Just practice and remember, if it's too much of something, just lower the level. That's good advice. That's really good advice. And mixing is really all just volume. Let's throw another limiter on the side. This is really dope. Let's copy this real quick. We're just gonna duplicate this down here. Just because I want to kind of save this. So we'll add a saturator here. We're just going to keep that. We're going to turn the reverb off. EQ can stay. That, okay, that's good. And then we're going to save this. Let's rename this. Mid side processing. And then save, add it to favorites, and then we can delete this. Cool. Let's see. That's so dope. Hold on, I think. Let's edit the frequency a little bit more. Did not mean to do that. There we go. And then let's automate this. Maybe not. I feel like the attack is a little... The actual sound... Is it the auto filter? I'll leave it at that, man, to not overload with info. I will definitely be back in the future, dude. Remember to practice mastering these concepts, and you will be giving your sounds a spirit. Automate everything, too. Try sidechaining with a gate to turn your drums for more... with a gate to your drums for more rhythm. I have to help a family member with some TV issues. All right, for sure. Thanks so much for stopping by, Primal. Appreciate it. And thank you so much for the advice. It's always great learning new things. And I'll see you around, man. Thanks again. Have a good rest of your day. Okay. Just a little... A goat indeed. I just feel like it. That's a little bit better, yeah. Can we go faster? Save. I feel like it's a tad late. Alright, hold on. Let's save. Let's play from the top. And then I might switch projects. Just to kind of give my ears a little bit of a break from this particular sound. Yeah, that needs a little bit more processing. It feels late. Maybe just the attack. That laser, dude. Not sure how to feel about it. I don't know if I hear what you mean, like early as in the bass track or the reflection. The initial can be so real. I'm so tired of listening to the sample. So I think it's the attack. So it feels kind of like no, it's this one. So there's a and at the initial beat, and then it, yeah, you hear it. Yeah, it feels like it's delayed. Let's, you know what? Hold on. The threshold is a little too. All right, we're gonna lock in real quick. It's gonna be super annoying, so I apologize. Okay, hold on. Is it the filter? It's not coming from the auto filter. It is, the auto filter is like making it more pronounced or prevalent. It's this. It's the delay here. Yeah. I gotta dial this in. Wait. Wow, okay, hold on, that sounds a lot better. I gotta glue it a little bit more though. I told myself I was gonna stop, dude. Wow, I do like how that sounds a lot better. Does Ableton let you add a manual latency like FL does? So I wonder if it will let you set a negative pre-delay. I mean, I can literally just like move it if I really wanted it to. There might be a setting, but I'm not entirely sure. I kind of actually like how that sounds right there though. Wake up for life. Hi, how's it going? Welcome to the Phantom Frequency. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this. Dubstep, nice, yeah. My first time doing dubstep. Okay, let's
fade this out. I want to add some reverb to this or like some delay. Yeah, that might be good. Reverb. Ableton, your only DAW? Yeah, Ableton is the only DAW I use. Wait, where? And then we can... That's not bad. We'll keep it there and see how I feel about it in like 30 minutes. Okay, let's play it from the top. And then I still really want to move projects. We'll see if I get fixated on something else. What DAW do you use? Do you produce? Wake up. Oh, Logic, nice. What genres? There's still that like... I'll worry about it. I'll take a look at it tomorrow. Cloud rap and sometimes EDM, techno, or rock. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to the Phantom Frequency.
Wake_UP4 Life followed your channel.
Yeah, I normally produce Kawaii feature bass, so this is definitely a genre switch up for me. Build-ups are quite unique. Thank you. Okay, yeah, we're gonna shelve this project for a little bit. I gotta rest my ears for that. From this, we're gonna go ahead and move into a different project. It's gonna be a lot of more sound design practice for me. But yeah, a lot of my artist homies always do the same stuff. Like. Let's open up another project before I come back and get fixated on something else. Oh, the bars are always the same?
feel that. Yeah, I need some variation. I mean, I think it's fine to have like a go-to, right? As like an initial, like when you're laying out the foundation and you're laying out the skeleton, I think that's fine. But then I really feel like you got to add some like variation to it. I will be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then we're gonna go into this this project right here. I kind of want to make it's a remix of, well, it's sound design. We're going into sound design. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I had to pee. I try to stay hydrated as much as possible. My goal is to drink a gallon of water a day at least. Oh, if you have a SoundCloud link, by the way, dude, feel free to drop it in the chat if you want. All right, let me change the title of my streams. Yeah. If you want, no pressure. Let's see. Sound design practice. Bass production. I don't know if this will be technically dubstep, but and I think what I'll do is for YouTube is I'm gonna end my YouTube stream and then re-up it, because I'm actually gonna be using another song. I had this idea, right, of an old song that I really enjoyed when I was younger, from Toho, and I was just like, yo, it would be so sick if this like if there was like a dubstep flip to it. But hold on, let me just change my stuff. But I'll probably get hit with a copyright on YouTube, like 100%.